Greetings and salutations, as I always say, and welcome to Logic Lounge with Fleazy Jones. That's me. Episode 53, brought to you by Block Legend 7. Shouts out to Block. Shouts out to ING. Shouts out to the whole crew. Shouts out Shot Nicky. What up, Nay? It's Thanksgiving Eve. And I know everybody is in the kitchen slaving or just around finished, probably doing the pies and all that good shit. I know I better have some leftovers in that joint or it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a Thanksgiving issue. Thanksgiving, meaning is... Well, the meaning that they push is this is the day family get together, we give thanks, we're grateful, we are appreciative of everything that's going on. And the feeling of that is great. But I wanted this episode, the reason I call it the art of being grateful, is because in all honesty, man, and this is not to fuck up the feeling of the holidays, I am happy with the feeling that the holidays give, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree that the feeling just ain't the same. The feeling just is not the same. You say, yes, thanks the Lord. And when you think about grateful, right? And again, I'm not trying to bash the holidays. Me personally, I'm not really big on the holidays. You know, my mother and my father are active Jehovah's Witnesses. So that's something that I kind of grew up around. And although I may not agree with everything with them, because it was something I didn't really celebrate like that, and you know, since my granny was alive, it's nothing that I'm really big on now. But regardless of that, I love the feeling that the holidays bring. You know what I mean? Like the whole ambiance, the streets. You know, Chicago alone, they started lighting the trees up. It's just decorations everywhere. That whole feeling is dope. And when you think about the feeling that Thanksgiving is supposed to give, you're supposed to be grateful, right? This is the time that you're supposed to be appreciative of everything that's going on. Here's what I mean by the art of it. I'm having a problem in some sense of being grateful. Because right now, I was just talking to Shaniki about this too. Right now, I don't care who you are. Absolutely everybody is going through some real shit right now. This is one of those times in life where I don't care who you are, everybody has some issues going on. With that, man, I know there's people out here that have it way worse than me, than the next person. But it's hard for you to think about those people when you're in your own body. I have to use an example, man, like my peoples, man, we try to be as genuine as possible, right? You try to be helpful to people. You try to look out for them. You could be the most genuine person, because this is in my circle alone. The most genuine people are like catching hell. We catching hell right now, y'all. So with that said, it's kind of, am I grateful for a roof? Yes. Am I grateful to wake up? Yes. You know, but there are some things, man, that I have trouble with being grateful when the world is just constantly throwing shit at you. Shit after shit after shit. I'm going to tell you something that's going on now. And thank God that they've slowed down on the fighting. And hopefully these people make it home to their families. But the war going on overseas now, when I see photos and videos of what those people are going through from the bombs and all that, like that shit humbles the shit out of me. You know, I think about that when I see the homeless, man, out here in Chicago, right there off, what's that, 67th, I believe. Yeah, because that's Marquette. On 67, our police station, man, had the whole side of their department with tents, with mattresses and shit like that. These people, they don't have nowhere to go. Shit like that will humble you. But when you think about day-to-day life, man, it's hard for me to compare my problems to anybody else. It's absolutely hard. And I could be dead ass wrong for that. I'm not saying I'm not, but it's just my true feelings. My true feelings is like, yeah, I am grateful, but am I not allowed to be human in the midst of being so-called grateful? Because what am I grateful for? The only reason I would be able to be grateful is to compare my life to people like that are homeless, or like the people that is dealing with that horrible war overseas right now. But if it's just day to day, man, don't you know most of the people that come from backgrounds like myself, we see the grimiest people have the most beautiful things. Yet we're taught to be humble and just wait our turn, so to speak. When does that turn get there, man? How do you learn to be grateful when you have so little to be grateful for, and the only things that most people will tell you is that, man, you might not have that. You could lose that too. And again, this is true. This is absolutely true. I'm not taking from that. That's absolutely true, man. But there has to be an art to being grateful that I have yet to learn, because as an imperfect human, I can't help but think I can't worry about the next person when my problems are right there in front of me. Right there in front of me. And ain't no lifeboat for us, ain't no raft for us. But again, I guess we're supposed to be cool with that because we don't have it as bad as the next person. And I try to humble myself, y'all. I really do. I try to humble myself and say, you know, it could be much worse, but it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up right now. There's like, man, I love the people that's got their family, you know what I mean? They doing it like how I used to do it with my grandmother, help her prep, and by help her prep, I really was in her way, just sitting up there amazed at all this food that she cooking that I plan on eating every bit of it. But there are some of us, and I'm one of those people that past the feeling that I said at the beginning that I get from just the energy of it, maybe the ambiance of what's going on the holidays. Man, this shit sucks for some of us. Some of our peoples are not here. Some of us are searching for reasons to celebrate. If it wasn't for how I care about other people in my circle, man, I'd be the closest thing to a Grinch right now. Closest thing to it. Yeah, we gonna eat good tomorrow. You know what I mean? But what about those people that ain't here to eat good with us? It's a lot of people fucked up right now, man. And I tend to think about shit like that. Again, that's the reason for me saying the art of being grateful, because when I come with these subjects and these topics, these are things that I'm learning myself. I'm not one of those people that try to have a platform where I'm telling another person how to live their life. What I am doing is having a platform where a person might not be as nervous to say what they feel, because I know I can't be the only one that's feeling like this. I absolutely can't be. There are other people that's just like, you got a cheat code if you got kids, or in my case, nieces and nephews, because you kind of live through them. You know, it's exciting for them. Once you get to this adulthood, man, this shit ain't as fun to us as it is to the younger ones. To some of us, it's a reminder of what's not here. And I, like I said, I'm not trying to take from the holiday. I just like to make mention of things that might not necessarily get mentioned now because, you know, those people are feeling it too. Tell you something, I am grateful for the switch side to it. I'm grateful for the good friends I got. I have a bomb-ass team. I have an absolute bomb-ass team. I'm grateful for that because if not for that team, I honestly don't know if I would physically be here. And even if I'm physically here, I definitely mentally and emotionally wouldn't be. The holidays are hard for a lot of people. That's what I'm saying, Shaniki. That's real shit. And you know I mentioned that in light of the people that's in our circle that, you know, man, listen, my grandmother, Princella Jones, has been gone since 2007. So even you can add maybe 3-4 years to that since we've had a legitimate holiday family type of thing. I'm so far gone from that. When it comes back around, it's just a reminder. It's a reminder of those times. It's a reminder of who not here. You know, you got people that's gonna look out for you. I know it's gonna be people that's gonna make sure you don't go through the holidays by yourself, and bless their heart for that. But man, when them doors are closed and you by yourself, man, this shit, you surrounded by what should be happiness is only sadness. And I just want those people to know they definitely not alone, because I'm one of them. You know, I'm hanging by a thread because of the people that are in my circle, and I know they gonna have good times, and their children are excited about this. You know, that's kind of what keeps me going. Leisha say holidays are always hard, especially when you lost a loved one, family members, etc. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Because that's all it is a reminder. Like I say, man, it's about, at this point, man, if you got children, that's the cheat code. Because at this point, it's for them. It's for them. It really is. Like I say, as an adult, I'm all about the ambiance. I'm all about the decorations and shit like that. That shit is dope to see. But when I really think about it, it's a reminder of what's been gone for years. And you know how you are as, after a while, you adjust to what you're dealing with. You know, so after so long of them being gone, you know, you kind of, it's not, this is for lack of better words, you don't forget, you just don't recall at the time. And then you come back to this time, and then it's like living it all over again. It's living it all over again. So with that, man, I am really struggling to learn to be more grateful, learn to change my way of thinking when it comes to that. But like I say, I still just want to make mention to it because I know it's real, and I know it's something that I can't be the only one dealing with. I can't be the only one that's dealing with that feeling. You know what I mean? It's a horrible feeling. A lot of us, now I try not to be the why me type of person, but I can't lie, sometimes that shit happens. When you spend majority of your life trying to do what they taught you was right, and you see those that just do what the fuck they want to do, and they prosper, although people will tell you, well, that's not prospering, that's short term. I hear all that, but nigga, I'm right here in this reality. And I feel like sometimes, you know, what if I had been that ignorant person? What if I had been that selfish person? Would I be at peace on earth because I decided to just be ignorant as shit. Mm. Not just ignorant, right? I don't want to use that word because it's not ignorant to love yourself and do for self. That's not ignorant. That's actually the way that anybody should go. But I know a lot of us don't do that. It's just a natural thing. But I've given so much of myself personally to some people that things that should be happy are not happy to me. If that makes any sense. Thanksgiving being one of them. I'm not necessarily going nowhere tomorrow. Now I'm not putting that on nobody. I'm not, trying to make somebody feel bad about that. This is just my reality. And I know it's a lot of others. Bringing it back in. So when you say being grateful, I like to make mention to those people that are looking like they just want this shit to be over with. They just want it to be over with. Because this is a beautiful time for some, a lonely time for others. And it's definitely not easy. At least to say, I've learned to be grateful for the things, what you say, things, why every breath? You mean you're just grateful, period? I think it was a typo there. I'm so glad this ring light helps me to where I can see what y'all write. Say, I've learned to be grateful for the things we take for granted, like real. And you know what, Alicia? That's what I'm trying to achieve that. Because that's why I say I know we're all imperfect, but that is something I think about. You know what I mean? I should be grateful. Like I was saying earlier, I'm absolutely grateful I have a roof, clothes on my back, food to eat. If I need to get somewhere, I can get there. I'm grateful for all of that. But a part of me feel like there is room to kind of be like, yo, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. When shit is... It's not sunshine all the time, man. It's not sunshine all the time. Some of that shit is draining. And I'm going to be honest, man, me personally, with every, trying to readjust to what happened to me in 2020, having to start over again, it's a little extra for me. Because I'm not even looking at it like, oh man, I don't have my family to chill with. I'm looking at it like I'm just at a standstill. Again, I can get to places I want to go. But y'all know what it's like having somebody else's shit. And when you dealing with life like that, you just, you know what I mean? You can't make ends meet. For the parents I know that not letting their kids know what's going on, not knowing that y'all busting y'all ass to make sure that they enjoy the holidays and they enjoy these gifts and these lavish meals that we having. Man, that shit is something to deal with. That shit is something to deal with. A lot of shit I get now. Like I say, it was different. My grandmother was a Baptist, so I knew what the holidays was, and I would link up with my granny on these holidays, things like that, and hang out with them. But in a way, I'm kind of grateful that, my immediate parents, mother and father, were witnesses, because I probably would be in a worse mental state if I was a person that really celebrated holidays. You know what I mean? Because at one point you had something and now you don't. So getting back to my point, man, it's truly a reminder of not being able to move. It doesn't hurt as much about my grandmother. like it used to. It used to cut like a knife because the holidays for me at one point was knowing if I didn't talk to my grandma, but a couple times out the year, I knew them holidays I was gonna see her. I was gonna talk with her. We was gonna hang out, things of that sort. So it's not really a deep cut like it used to be. Now that I'm older, it's still a reminder. But as you get older, certain blows don't hit you as much. But man, I kind of feel for those that are in my position that may be younger or may not be as mentally strong as some of us are. Just like Alicia said, you've learned to be grateful. You've learned to be grateful for that because things can be taken away from you. And I'm in the process of that because a lot of that is coming with my health situation. One right now being my sight, like I told y'all last week. That will humble the literal shit out of you because the thought of me completely losing my sight horrifies me. Absolutely horrifies me. Something I don't even want to deal with, but when you run into something like that, that I didn't realize I was taking something like my sight for granted, but makes you grateful for certain things. So I get it in a way. Say, I realized the older I got, holidays, well, certain ones like Christmas are for the kids. Other holidays are just for spending time with your family. Yeah. But like I say, you got it where the kids kind of help with that. Because there are some like that don't have kids that are extremely lonely right now. I went to school with a couple cats that were foster kids. That honestly, that was one of the saddest things to see. I didn't know what I was seeing at the time, but now that I'm older, I remember that they would just be uneasy on the holidays. We excited as hell because we finna be out for a few days, so. But they wouldn't be. It was actually it was a guy and a girl. They wouldn't be. They would just kind of be there. And I don't know if it's that for sure. This is only, an assumption that I'm gathering from how I feel and just back then still having like my granny around. So, regardless if I celebrated it or not, being under my mother's rule, man, I knew, hey, when Thanksgiving came, I'm just going to kick it with my granny. You know what I mean? I'm over there for the whole week and part of the weekend because my whole family gonna be over there. So we kicking it super hard. But then you get older, like myself, and I started seeing that, you start missing that shit. You start missing it. And as you get older, you have to just deal with shit. Or you won't. It'll take you over. And I don't think nobody really wants to be in that type of position where something takes you over like that. But now, like I say, man, it's more my nieces, nephews, my family, who I consider to be my family. That's what it's about, man. Hearing their stories, hearing, my friend being tired because of all this food she cooking, and they probably gonna eat half of it herself. That's my saving grace now. That's my saving grace because it's for them. It really is for them. And the ones that's built for family, man, I still keep in contact with those that I consider to be family. But every day I'm learning to find more reasons to be grateful. For example, when I think about, the shit I lost back in 2020, I can say I'm grateful that I had a family member, me and my mother, that I had somewhere to go back to. I try to humble myself with things like this. I try to tell myself, even if I don't fully feel it, and believe me, I do not be feeling it. I do not be feeling it. This year wasn't as bad. Even with me making this show, about that, just talking about the art of being grateful, and how in most cases some of us are not, and I feel like we have a right not to be, even if it's wrong or not. But I don't feel it was bad for me this year, is because I've become busy doing, building the Fleazy Jones name, and building these projects, working on things behind the scene has kept me pretty busy, even with the couple of blows that I'm getting, which is major as hell. Again, that site has been fucking me up. And again, I apologize, guys, that I haven't gotten caught up on the uploads. It's been extremely hard to do editing and things of that sort with this going on, and I'm unable to see an eye doctor to December 14th. But we gonna tough it out, because we ain't got no choice but to tough it out. So bear with me, guys. I'm gonna have that taken care of, but I don't want to just throw anything together. So that's why it's definitely been postponed so far, but that's gonna get fixed. But yeah, every day, y'all, I try to give myself a piece of humble pie. Every day I try to remind myself to be grateful for what I have. Even if the nigga in me feels like I've lost more than I've gained. That's not the case. Realistically, I could be worse off. I could be worse off. And I'm grateful that I'm not. But sometimes, man, that shit is extremely strong. Those feelings, you know what I mean? Especially when you see others. And I hate to even say it, but it's the truth. I don't personally hate on anybody, but I'd be lying if I say some of those people that I've come up with, we grew up in the same neighborhood. You see how they move. It makes you a little sore when you see what you got and you see people that just don't give a fuck and they prosper. Gratitude, word of the day. Gratitude. Hey, he talking that talk. 7-4. That drinking water did not go good. Not sure why that happened. But yeah, that's the point. Shouts out to Block. Shouts out to ING. But that's what I was saying, man. Oh, shit. But no, that's what I was saying, man. Listen, I'm trying to learn to continue to have that gratitude, man. I mean, shit, you part of that. You part of that, boy. I'm happy knowing y'all gonna have a good time. And I know you don't even really get down with that, but you know what I'm saying? Family gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? Peaceful shit. I thrive off that. That helps me. It's I go left. It's all well, Mo. All is well, Mo. All is well. Look, that's what you don't know, cause y'all ass cut from the same cloth. Y'all just happen to like my GDA. All my people was really like that. My cousin who was on here, he CBL all day. But y'all like my disciple. That's because I probably wasn't never supposed to be that. I do not move like him, but I also wasn't the type, once you choose something, you gotta rock with it. I was not finna go flip-flop. Hey, I'm surprised I could even see that. Oh, that's the ninja. Okay, I seen the hand gesture. Come on home. Listen, I was just telling Block 2 the other day, I say, man, if it wasn't for the whole age thing and we not on that as far as structure of being active members, yeah, y'all have got me. Excuse me. Y'all have got me. Y'all would have definitely got me because even my cousin on the QC told me, he said, you're not grimy like he said, you're not grimy like and I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I have the skills if necessarily needed. Well, that ain't my thing. Like I moved. The only thing I probably would have got violated for under the 5 was eating pork. Cause that would have been hard. That go them ribs. Say, but for real, you know, y'all would have. No, that's for real. 20 of them, sir. You know what I'm saying? Face the East, crush the beast. All day. But look, I'm under the act, man. Look, I've been told to know I'm 11 pointer now. I'm under the act. I'm under the 11 points. Foundation definitely come under the 6, but man, look, hey, some of the teachers that come under the 5, man, it's kind of hard to deny that shit. It's damn, my eye red to the motherfucker. It's kind of hard to deny that shit. That should be real. Oh, there goes something to be grateful for. I'm grateful that the active members that took to me, the good ones, and the bad ones, I kind of didn't have that comfortable feeling to follow them. So I got lucky. I'm grateful for that. Because the ones that took to me, man, y'all some solid ones. Hey, all day. Hey, look, I'm ignorant as hell for the holidays. Hold on. For the holidays. What buddy say? Let's start there. Do your homework on being the 11 pointer. Let's start there. Hey, I'm laughing because listen, I guarantee you it's a bunch of new age people that wouldn't even know what that is. And some of them, I bet you, on staff with the IG staff too. They probably like, oh, he's just a star. They gave him 11 stars. Yep, sure did. That's 11 stars. A for effort type shit. A for motherfucking effort. Right, they think it's a superstar. The star that they used to put on your grades when we was in kindergarten and pre-K and all that shit. I got 11 on. But see, yeah, this is another thing to be grateful for. Good conversation. These are the little things that I humble myself about. Having good people. Having people that I care about enough that would check me if I'm going too deep into some shit. I am grateful for that. But am I grateful to watch my people struggle while I watch what I consider to be nothing ass people get on? Fuck no. Fuck no. So you got them from being on Star Search. Hell yeah. Well, I say I'm grateful every day I wake up to see another day. And that's what I'm saying, brother. I was sharing earlier that I have to humble myself daily. But I also wanted to speak on those people that times like this is hard for them. It's a reminder of what they don't have. It's a reminder of what they lost. You know what I mean? I just wanted to cover all aspects of it. That's why I call it the art of being grateful, because I'm still learning it, man. I see some people get certain shit, man, and man, if you ain't know me, you think I was a fucking hater. But it's just a natural feeling of, man, fuck them. I do all this, and I've yet to see my light at the end of the tunnel, man. I know some people that's struggling right now that should not be struggling, man. They busting their ass. And I already can pretty much guess what Block to say. That's life. You know what I mean? That's what we deal with, and yes, but we can still speak on that shit too. We can speak on that shit. As wrong as I may seem to most people, I don't feel wrong for sharing that. Because I don't act on these feelings. Excuse me. I don't go badgering motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Or try to make a motherfucker feel bad because they good and I'm not. But I'd be lying if I say that thought was not there. That thought is there. Because we catching it. I know people that, well, I knew people, because I don't know them now. I don't think I can handle it. Well, I knew people that would throw away money, and I struggle with finances, struggle with knowing how to balance certain shit. Man, you be feeling some type of way about that shit. And if you're smart enough, like I'm grateful, I'm using that word, that I'm grateful, I'm smart enough to know that even though those thoughts are there, I don't move. I humble myself. I stop and be like, man, it could be worse. But sometimes I'll be like, man, fuck that worse. Because I'm right here in this shit right now. I'm in this shit right now. I'm going to tell you one of the major things that pisses me off. The moment I realize that technically I am considered handicapped. I want to get a job so bad. You know how much, man, listen. You know how much Block send me suggestions for like side hustles and shit like that, and I go halfway into it and then get scared they gonna take the little money I got if I do too much work. That shit is wild as hell. Say exactly. That's my song girl from New York. Oh, you already know I'm bumping the playlist. I'm bumping the playlist, holidays or no. This whole shit is my shit. And then I gotta figure out, man, some of these motherfuckers, they is not letting me download for some reason. That's something I'm gonna fix. So I'm like, what the fuck you mean? This shit, all that shit need to be on my playlist. They trying to hate on me with some of that shit, bro. But yeah, this that shit. Yeah, I be like, fuck that shit sometimes, man. And I don't feel bad about feeling like that. And then it's like, you know, if you really sit and you think about it, it's like, hey, you made the choices you made. You made the choice to be solid. You know what I mean? So you get what you pay for in theory. But I be having a lot of what ifs in my head, man. What if I was that selfish motherfucker? Well, I'm just not. Listen, at 41, it took what? When did Block get back? I had to be 39. Nah, like 38 on my way to 39. Before, and listen, Shanicki been trying forever, be like, hey man, fuck them, it's you. It's just now setting in. So I can't really be mad at nobody but myself because I allowed that shit to happen. That's something I allowed to happen to me. But now, that's how I live. I leave them just like this song. I'm praying up under the street light. Fuck them. If you not my people, if you not somebody, and there are some cases where I come through if I don't know you and I feel in my heart to help, I will. But man, listen, if you not in that, fuck you. Matter of fact, motherfuck you. Say it. Sometimes it seems like they are winning, but they're not. You know, that's what I was saying too, Block High. Now, see, you placed it different. Some people would just say, like, no, that's just short term, and But man, look, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bruh. See, you got a different mind state, always have. You kind of, you know what I mean? You go get it. Like my cousin, like Skrill, y'all had his sureness. Can't nothing deter y'all once y'all feel something. Once y'all say I'ma do some shit, y'all move like that. Man, some of us don't really know how to do that shit. I'm one of them. I'm just not learning at the age of 40. Say the days of going out my way for people that's not my people. I mess with is over. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. Say that's not my people. Oh, hold on, I like this one better. Y'all get the 11 pointer. That go up. Cause that's over with, man. Shanikki said it best, man. She had reposted something that said something on the lines of, if it doesn't make me happy, or if it's not for me, that shit get cut quick. If you not in my circle, if you not understanding of my situation, or any situation for that matter, I cannot really fuck with you. I can't fuck with you if you the type that some days I don't talk to Shanikki. I can't stand a motherfucker that'll put pressure on the motherfucker that's just living. Some days motherfuckers don't want to talk. Shanikki know I'ma check on her. A couple days go by, ain't talk to her, throw her a text. Name straight, cool. She gonna let me know she cool, and we in there. I'm tired of these selfish motherfuckers. And motherfuckers don't even realize that they're being selfish. One of those things they're being selfish with is people's time. Block just said it, man. I'm not, the days going out my way. Man, it ain't nothing you can't call Block for if you fuck with you. That's real. But I was that person for those who were undeserving of that shit. Now, if you not that, man, either you with me or you not. And we ain't gotta have beef. I ain't mad at you. Just go over there, like Block say. Just go that way. I ain't mad at you. I wish you the best. But all that shit is over with. I am trying to work on bettering Vincent. Fleazy is helping with that. And if you happen to be a person that's not on that, not saying you have to dedicate your shit to me, but if you not uplifting in any type of way, what the fuck am I around you for? Man, I'm about nothing but my team. Nothing but my team. It used to be, oh man, I got a lot of friends. No, I got a lot of people I associate with and a lot of people I know. But that don't mean a motherfucking thing. That don't mean shit. Shouts out to Cooper, man. This is my joint. R.I.P. Cooper. Nah, that shit dead. My G said it best. This is my season of no. 'Tis the season, right? 'Tis the season to tell motherfuckers to go fuck themselves. I'm grateful for that thought. I'm grateful that now I know, hey, it's alright to be a little selfish. It's alright to choose you. It's alright that you ain't got your peoples no more, man. And hopefully some of these people that don't have a family out here right now, they think they got some good circle members. Because that's something that is my saving grace. I got great people in my second home out in the QC, and in my original home, I got the people I need. I got the people I need. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm going to learn to be more grateful. I want to be like Alicia. I want to be like Block with the, grateful for waking up every day. Y'all know y'all going to get to it. Y'all know y'all going. But man, I have some issues that I have to work on. But I acknowledge those issues and I plan to work on them. But I don't feel bad that I have those issues, if that makes any sense. Because after a while of seeing some shit, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Tired of your faking ass. And the playlist know what to play right now. Because most of these niggas is goofies. Most of you niggas come after me. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning every single day. But I still want the best for those people that celebrate it. I don't want to take away from the feeling of the holidays give those people that still celebrate and they still have their families and they able to do what they want to do. You know, I'm not taking away from that. I just wanted to make mention to those that I know that don't have that. Y'all not by yourself. Y'all not by yourself. Now, I got a huge ass family too. Now ask me how many of those people I fuck with. Since Granny been gone, hell. That's why she stay my little eater. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Learning to humble myself, learning to be more grateful for things that I do have, but also not gonna fault myself too much for sometimes feeling like fuck that shit. Something else I'm grateful for. For once in my life, you know how every year around this time, especially when New Year's is coming up, everybody got resolutions, right? Everybody say this is my year. Everybody's on that. For once in my life, and it's I got a double-edged sword still, but with everything going on right now, for the first time I felt like 2024 is ours. And when I say ours, I'm talking about the team. The things that I got lined up, you know, making up for things that I should have did. I should have been on top of my health. I absolutely know I should have been on top of my shit. I was not. I absolutely am not, and I have opportunities. That surgery is going to open up so many doors for me. And I'm taking that year by storm. I'm taking it by storm. I've been very, very quiet, just making my time, trying to get there. But when that doctor actually told me, now mind you, I thought I was going in there just, you know, to talk about what the bariatric surgery is, the options I may have, and then they send me off to do some shit and see if I'm eligible to have this surgery. Nah, that doctor, when that doctor or that surgeon came in and told me what he needs me to do within the next 3 to 4 months so I can have this surgery, man, that was that light at the end of the tunnel. Shit started clicking for me then. I'm like, okay, this is the time to do it. Shouts out to my cousin and my brother out in the QC, man. I know y'all bust y'all ass to get me somewhere. It didn't click. I don't know why, but damn it, I get it now. So with that said, I got the Logic Lounge going on. I have songs in the archive that have, y'all don't even know. I got shit in the works. For once, I actually see a plan of attack that I have in order. So now I'm just waiting. While still working, but just waiting. And it's crazy, not a big religious dude, but you see how the devil do you. It was like, oh, you ain't learned this lesson before, so oh, you've been fucking up with your health all this time. Let me attack something you need right now. A fucking eyeball. And I got a feeling I caught that shit in time. And I promise you I won't take shit like that for granted again. Because I know some people don't get that chance. Some people lose it. My great-grandmother being one, she was not born blind. One day she lost her sight. Now, I don't know if that was a cataract thing or what exactly the issue was. I have to confirm that with my mom. But I'm able to fight out of something. And hopefully this is no, fuck that. No, hopefully. This is the last time I'm getting burned by that stove. I know it's hot now. Ain't nowhere to go but up, man. Because I'm sorry, my people, we not even on the floor. We underground at this point. Shit on top of shit on top of shit on top of shit. We are underground at this point. But with the shit, like I say, that's laid out, things that I got coming up in the future, I feel like 2024 ain't got a chance. The only thing can stop me is if the big guy decide to call me up. They don't kill me. What they used to say back in the day, Block, salute me or shoot me. You gonna have no choice but to salute. I finally see I got something in the works that's gonna change my entire life. Yo, listen, I'm 3-4 people in one body. I'm still gonna be 2 people. The goal is 275. But do you know how major that's gonna be for me? If I'm able, with the help of Block and ING and Shot Nicky and my brothers and my people in the QC, all that is not going in vain. Finally. Fucking finally. Ooh, show's about grateful. I'm fucking grateful for that. I'm grateful that I'm working to something that eventually I won't have those ill thoughts no more because I'll be too busy with my own shit. I have me and my team right, and that's what I give a fuck about. And I won't have to worry about the next person or care that a person was an asshole and they seeing certain shit and I'm not. That shit'll be over with. That shit will be fucking V. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the thought of wanting to be more grateful. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. I grow every day. I'm not perfect. I don't ever plan on being perfect. I don't think I want to be perfect. What I want to be is better. What I'm going to be is better. So I'm going to learn to be like Alicia. Learn to be like Block and be grateful for the day I wakes up. Because I got something to look forward to. Check on your not so strong friends, people. We all got it. Make sure they okay. Let them know they not alone. Let them know you got them. Because we have some people that's hurting that's worth our time. That's worth us checking on. Be surprised what a call will do for a person. Again, I'm grateful that I got people that do that. That I know genuinely give a fuck. With that said, people, that's where I'm at with it. I know everybody is getting food prepped up. I appreciate you doing your Thanksgiving Eve with me. Come to hear me talk my little shit like I do. And I hope the energy is right. I hope the vibes are good. I hope y'all have a peaceful Thanksgiving, a safe Thanksgiving. Get full. Don't get sick. Get tipsy. Don't get slapped. Or get slapped. Just keep a fucking garbage can back. But thank you for tuning in to Logic Lounge with Fleazy Jones. That's me. Episode 53. Brought to you by Block Legend 7. The man, the myth, the legend, the great one. Shouts out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me as long as y'all been rocking with me. Continue to rock with me, man, because I got some things in the works, and it's just finna get better from here. My final thought is it's okay to have those ill thoughts sometimes. But if I could give any suggestion, try to always work on being grateful. Because at the end of the day, it could be worse. Although our worst is right here, those who are going through it, and I know it, our worst is right here. But it could absolutely be worse than what we have. So that is something I'm working on, and if it's something you're not and you think you should, then I definitely would suggest that. But on that note, man, I hope everybody has a beautiful holiday like I said. I'll see you next week as always. And I'm going to end it how I always end it. I tell them living off good instinct counts. So always keep your logic. Y'all be safe. See y'all next week.